Hi everyone, this is Kim from This Foodie's Life, and thanks for stopping at my video tonight. It's going to be a grocery haul and a thrifting haul. The mid-June to the end of June, and then that'll probably be it for any type of grocery hauls or refrigerator freezer tours. Moving forward, my videos are going to have to do with stretching dollars, stretching budgets, stretching food. Basically what I mean by that is, if you buy a package of chicken in that, how many meals can we make it into? The meal for tonight and then a meal for another time period down the road, 2 weeks to a month. You know, nothing like a freezer meal or something that can sit in the freezer for an indeterminable amount of time, but something, you know, you can make a couple of servings in that for ahead of time. So we're looking to try to stretch, you know, what we buy for as far as it can be stretched in that, to help out our budgets at this point in time with inflation. So if that sounds interesting to you, it'd probably be very interesting to singles living or a single person living by themselves, empty nesters, senior citizens, people out on their own for the first time, college students, so on and so forth. If that sounds interesting, well, hit the subscribe button, because my future videos are going to be about that. There are going to be hauls, obviously, until the end of summer, and then some gardening videos on that. And I will go into more about resale for both Poshmark and Etsy and eBay, also in future videos this summer. So I thank you for joining me here. If you're wondering where I've been in recent videos, my health hasn't been the greatest in the last 2.5 or 3 years, and I guess when I set out to make videos for not only myself as mementos, but also just to upload for public consumption, I always wanted to at least look presentable or feel my best when I was making videos. And for the last few months I haven't felt my best, but I still wanted to put up videos. So I'm solving some of those problems as we speak, and I am feeling better and doing better. So look forward to seeing me again either in the intro or the outro of my videos. I appreciate you stopping, liking, commenting, watching my videos. I look forward to it. I hope you're well, and I'll see you again. Okay, this is a grocery haul that should take us into the 3rd week of June. So we took a trip an hour away from home this time, because the majority of the things that I need to eat moving forward in my diet can only be purchased from one store. We have gone to every Walmart in this area, and by this area I mean everything to the south of us by 40 miles and everything to the north of us by 40 miles. And sodas aren't there, noodles aren't there. The yogurt that I'm eating now is not there in any of those Walmarts and or local grocery stores. And I will when I show you this yogurt, and it is very expensive. But unfortunately, it is it for me. So I'm going to have to go to where what I've decided to eat for breakfast is a piece of toast and juice, and use these yogurts as, well, I'm not going to have a piece of toast and juice every day, so probably every other day or every 2 days I'll have a yogurt. These yogurts are $1.47, but if you were going to go to the local grocery store, which is about 7 minutes away from me, you're going to pay $2, I think it was $2.19 for a container of this yogurt, and you're getting, what, 5.3 ounces, and you're going to pay well over $2. If you're going to get the big container, you're going to pay well over $7. And I've got a big container here. This was $5 at the grocery store. With 32 ounces, I will be able to get a good 8 yogurts out of this for $5. So I've never tried this. I don't know what this tastes like. I'm hoping great. And it doesn't have any of the modified starch in it. So $1.47 if you're going to an employee-owned grocery store, and or I guess that's it, because this is the only place we could buy them. We can't buy the wee yogurts anywhere except for this employee-owned grocery store, and that is an hour away from where we live. Otherwise, there's no yogurt on the market, including the stuff that I'm now eating, that's available in a 40-mile, 50-mile radius from home, which is pretty sad. So I picked up some of those, 4 of those, and to try this, I've still got some yogurt left from last week. My husband picked up his Dannon, which that's 6 or 7. I think it's either 3-ounce or 4-ounce cups we get out of that. I'll insert a picture. Pepperoni, so each one of these packages makes 3 pizzas. So we get 2 personal-sized pizzas and 1 large pizza. When I make pizza, I make the 2 personal-size and I make the large pizza. So I use 1 package, get 3 pizzas. I use 1 brick of the mozzarella cheese for the 3 pizzas. So this will be 3 pizzas, and then I'll have an extra pepperoni. And I have some shredded mozzarella, so basically I have ingredients in the house to make make homemade pizzas twice, a total of 6 pizzas. Each one of the pepperonis was $1.64, and this mozzarella cheese was I'll say $5.32. So that's expensive, very expensive. I can remember when that was 3 something. These are on sale. I remember eating these when I was a real little kid. My stepdad bought these for us when we came from Canada to live in my home state of Minnesota. So I think these were like a quarter back then, and these are just under $1, 89 cents. Pretty sad that in a period of 40 years, the ingredients, and this is such a small little candy in here, would be so expensive because it was 3 times as big when we were a little kid. Cliff Bars, my husband started buying these when they were 89 cents a bar, and they now are $1.40 a bar in a box. He does eat these for lunch, so that's how expensive we're talking about. I mean, it's just beyond what we can keep up with. This was on sale, but still it was an astronomical price for 8 fluid ounces. It was $2.69. What I've started doing with jam now, the jam we used to buy, and then of course ran out during the pandemic and then came back, and it's now $6 or $7 a jar, is I've started buying jam at TJ Maxx, where you can get a jar of jam with just 2 ingredients in from either France, in this case Ireland, but France, the one that I've been having is $3.99, and this one's from Ireland, and this is also $3.99, 2 ingredients. Strawberries and sugar, or strawberries and pectin. That's it. And that's a lot cheaper, and it's very tasty. Actually, some of it is actually tastier than the stuff we've been eating for years. And soon I'm going to be making some homemade jelly. But again, homemade jelly has a lot of sugar in it. We got this farmhouse bread again by Pepperidge Farm. It's turned out really good, and I use it for toast, and it's working for me on my new diet. Some milk for my husband on the weekends, and then one of these larger containers that'll last for 2 weeks of orange juice. Kitty got his food. Again, I go over this each time. When we first started buying these containers, the only kind, the only flavor, and then the pate that he will eat, period. We first started buying these cans were 30-something cents, and that was not too many years ago, and we thought that was highway robbery because bigger cans than this were going for 19 and 20-some cents. But we bought him anyways. He got hooked on them. He was on Sheba to begin with, but we couldn't have that anymore, so he went on to this fancy feast, and now each can is 88 cents. So for what we once upon a time, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, thought 39 cents was a highway robbery, we're now paying 88 cents, and he has 3 of these cans a day. I wanted some tricolor rotini for summer salads. I got 2 boxes of that for $1.29, and some ziti for some pasta. This was also $1.29. A snack that I can eat and that I'm happy with are pretzel sticks. I bought that rolled gold or old gold or whatever it was for years. It's Old Dutch that actually works for me. Good ingredients, not so many crappy ingredients in it, and I've had no problem eating a handful of these a couple of nights this week as a snack. So these were on for 2 for $6. This is a cake for Father's Day. My husband is not a father to a human child, but I consider him a father to our fur baby, and he's been a good father for 16 years. So we got him a sunflower cake. It's a marble decorated snack cake. This saute pan, actually it's a 10-inch ceramic nonstick fry pan, was on clearance $16 at Walmart. So that is that haul. I'm going to get the rest of it lined up and show you that. Okay, we got an 18 count of eggs, and these eggs were $5.69. I got some salmon. That'll be good for 2 meals, $9.89. It's always very expensive. I've still got one in the freezer, so now I'll have 2. I've been using this pizza dough for my homemade pizzas, and it's working terrific. You just take 1 or 2 or 3 loaves out, thaw it overnight in the refrigerator, then you shape it onto your pans, let it rise a little bit, and then make up your homemade pizzas. I got a chicken at the local grocery store. These are $9.99 or $10.99. We went an hour away from home and bought this for $6.99. Here is their organic breast fillets, and those are always very pricey no matter where you go. They are $12.99 at the local grocery store and $8.99 at the employee-owned grocery store that we visited tonight. Strawberries, there was only a couple of containers left at Target, but these were $2.69, and you got these great big strawberries. The containers aren't necessarily, I think, completely full. There's room for at least 2 more in there. But nevertheless, there's only a couple left, and the ones that were left were rotting. So I got these 2 for $2.69 a piece. We didn't know if we were going to go to Walmart, so at the employee-owned grocery store, I picked up some of this Earthbound Farm Organic Spring Mix. Looks terrific. And then, of course, my favorite, we did go to Walmart because we weren't able to get some things, so I picked up my favorite at Walmart, but we picked up 3. And yes, we will go through that. I'm up to 2 salads a week, and I'm aiming for 3. Carrots at Walmart were $3.88 for a very large bag. I want to say 5 pounds of carrots for under $4. Great buy. This 5 pound of kitchen clean potatoes was $2 something, so under $3. Bananas were at Target. Like I said, I didn't think we were going to go to Walmart, and I don't eat bananas really from anywhere but Walmart. But these are at Target for $1.25 a piece. The asparagus was $1.69 a pound, and that looked really good today. And the Roma tomatoes, the employee-owned store, has them the cheapest. They are 69 cents a pound. Where at Walmart, you're going to pay 99 cents a pound, $1.09, even higher than that. And I got some flowers. I think that's a snapdragon and some roses. Just some filler. So I got that to brighten up my mood. And I'll see what else, and then I have my thrift haul. And the last part of my haul tonight was some things I picked up at Target. So I picked up some of these foil sheets for when we barbecue. We may put a baked potato in it, or just a side of carrots or something like that, but it was more affordable to buy it like this and continue to rip it off the Reynolds Wrap foil that we have, which I think it was 75 square feet for $9.99, I think. So we'll probably use only half of these, probably not even half of these this summer, and this was $3 something at Target. These little soaps, I like to try them every once in a while. They were 79 cents at Target, so I got 3 of them. They may not be cost effective, but right now I'm trying to find a liquid soap that cuts grease but doesn't have a whole lot of junk in it and is affordable. So otherwise I'm going to go to the old-fashioned, I think I got one over here, I'll show you. This. I also use this when I'm doing dishes, and I bought this from Ballerina Farms, and I've been using this for about 6 months, 7 months maybe, and I still got quite a bit left. And I follow her on Instagram, and that's available on their website. I think it was either $17 or $19. So to buy something that you can wash your pots and pans and dishes with if you want, it smells good, it degreases, and I've had it for well over 6 months. I would say that's a great buy. So I also tried this month. Yeah, I got a sink full of dishes I got to do yet. The 7th generation foaming dish spray. That's pretty good. That foams up your dish basin really well and lasts throughout the course of you doing dishes. So I also enjoyed that. So back over here, we got some disinfecting wipes. I've used these for years, but they really came into play during the pandemic, where they had all kinds of different brands and all kinds of different prices. The ones that I have been buying go anywhere from $4.79 to $5.79, and today I decided to buy this Up and Up at Target, and this is $3.49. So that's good enough. Don't need to spend a fortune. I just basically use them to wipe down the bathroom every day. So, and then that helps because I used to do a heavy-duty cleaning in both our bathrooms twice a week, and now when I use these wipes and that, I only do the heavy-duty cleaning once a week, so it saves time. Some Comet for 99 cents at Target. This heat wrap was $29.99 at Target. My husband is going to use this for his neck. These are my eyebrows. This really works really well. Lift and, I don't know what that says. It might say snatch. What a word.
NYX, ash brown is what works for me. I've looked for years to find the right pencil. This appears to be it, and it works really well. Some bath scrub, just a little special treat for me. This was $6 at Target. Got some of these eco-friendly bags to take to the grocery store with. Let's put produce in instead of using their plastic bags. And then quick, the movies I picked up for resale, 4 Last Songs. That has Stanley Tucci and Hugh Bonneville and Jenna Malone in it. Smooth Talk with Treat Williams and Laura Dern, an old movie. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. A bunch of, I think it's just 180s movie. Some Kind of Wonderful. John Hughes production. An American with George Clooney. Alpha Dog. And Valentine's Day with several actors in it, including Patrick Dempsey from Grey's Anatomy. I like him a lot. So those are all for resale, and that is our entire shopping trip. It came to, I think I'll have the totals in the show notes, but it's probably a little over $400 for going to an employee-owned grocery store, Target, Woodman's, Walmart, Goodwill. We went out for supper, and we also went to Hy-Vee and picked up some hard candy. So that is it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.